Hi, my name's Jennie. I was admitted on Valentine's 2016. Yeah. So the reason why I was admitted was I had two seizure attacks, and I was brought to Lewisham Hospital. On that, I was admitted onto Larch Ward, yeah, where I stayed for 5 days. I stayed for 5 days, and I cannot remember the doctor or the nurse's names that looked after me, but because I used to work in the NHS, I know that I'm not a very good patient. So the care that I got from the doctors and nurses were amazing. They were really amazing, you know. They were monitoring me throughout the night and making sure I wouldn't escape, because that was my plan. But I decided not to. And yeah, when I got to the A&E first, how fast they were, how efficient and how caring and empathetic they were. Anytime I'm with the ambulance, men or women, I'm so grateful. You know, I'm like that. I'm so grateful. I'm just like, thank you, thank you. So they were really on top form. They whisked me up to the ward. Yeah, they were really, really, really good. Yeah. Oh, what I remember is the monitoring. How the nurse kept coming around. She had to give me IV. She knew I didn't want it. And I had a different doctor, and they all kind of knew my backstory, as to say, you know, they knew about me, it was a nice thing. Yeah, it was a nice thing. There was no surprises with them. They knew, Miss Wright, we heard about you. My care was fabulous. I mean, there was a part that I allowed my son and my partner to care for me. You know, they had to come and wash my intimate parts. Yeah, because the ward was busy. And I had an elderly lady next to me, and she needed more care than I did. I had the two boys, they could come and, you know, do me, as to say. So yeah. Yeah, just their empathy, you know, because I used to work in the NHS, and now things have changed with the policies that you can't touch people, you can't cuddle, you can't, you know, back in the day you could. And they still showed me that empathy and sympathy, you know. It was so loving, and I really appreciated that, you know, because what I gave out is what I wanted back in my need, and that's what I got. I'm really grateful for it. Yeah. The care really impressed me. But even though they didn't have enough time, they still made time to make sure I was okay and make sure everyone around me was all right as well. Even the porter, you know, he'd come up and say, hello, Miss Wright, and I'd be like, hi, how are you? You know, even the porter, you have to give thanks to everyone, you know, and I'm like that. So yeah, I'm really grateful for each and every person that took care of my well-being. Yeah, definitely. The affection there that I received has been amazing. Every time I come into accident, they just treat me as I wish to be treated as well. So yeah, God, I couldn't wait for the discharge. They knew it. They kept hovering around me. This is what I mean. The doctor, consultant, they literally said, you know, we know you can't wait to come out. I said, you know I can't. So hurry up and sign up, you know, sign me off. So it was good. They had the medication ready for me to take, and the prescription and everything, and then they saw me off. Yeah, it was really fab. It was less than an hour, if I remember. Yeah, it was really quick. Yeah. Recently, I was admitted to A&E again. I fainted and I had anemia. Yeah, so I was rushed in again by ambulance here to Lewisham Hospital. And when I came, again, the love and the speed of everything was great, you know. They got me on record, so everything was very quick. I went into the triage nurse, and she took my stats and checked me over, and everything was quick, making sure I was all right. Even when I was sitting in the waiting room, are you okay? Are you okay? That's what you need, you know. We've lacked that, you know. I loved it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just waiting for the boys, you know. They were very, very good. So after that, I went to the triage, she'd done the testing and everything. I had to wait for the doctor to sign me out to come out. And there was a lovely young, if I may say, black doctor. Yeah, he was very, very kind and very attentive. And as much as he was tired, I could see the tiredness in his face, and I appreciated him. I said to him, I can see you're tired. He said, but this is what he does, you know. And even though you're tired, because I know what it was like, you know. So yeah, that was very, very good. And again, that was another smooth, it was literally 2 hours in A&E, which has never happened before. Normally you're in there 6 and 7 hours, 2 hours flat, yeah, and I was out, yeah. Yeah, he discussed because then I was diagnosed with fibroids, uterine fibroids. So he was saying, because I was rolling with pain as well, my second time coming here. So he gave me, I think it was a trial medication. He said, try these. Yeah, what I remember is somebody having the love in their job. Because I remember that feeling when I had my job, the love I had for the patients. No matter who you were, gay, straight, black, white, whatever, always had that love. And they came across with that. And that's what we need. Yeah. Yeah, what surprised me was the time everything got together. I couldn't believe it. I came out to my son and I said, I can't believe we're out already, because we were prepared to stay, you know, as long as it takes. But in 2 hours flat, and it was, yeah, really smooth, yeah. I had my blood pressure taken, I had a blood gas taken. Oh, and there was a lovely guy there as well. Oh, in the emergency, I can't remember his name. He was lovely. And I told him my story, what happened, and he kind of rubbed my hand, which I loved, because he said, I understand. And he was so empathetic with me, like, you know, I understand, and I'm going to do this gentle for you. And it was the gentlest blood gas I've ever had, because it's very painful. You have to go to your deep vein. And that went really smooth. So, yeah. What's not broken shouldn't be fixed. And I think everything was to my expectations, yeah, which I'm internally grateful, you know, internally grateful for the help, you know, and the patience as well, and the consideration, yeah. It's I felt it. I felt true people doing their job. I really felt that love, and that's all I needed in their situation. It's changed. To me, it's changed, and it's, maybe it's because I was a patient, but it's changed, and it was much more subtle. As before, everything was so rushy, and, you know, now it was just more, they had a bit of time with you. As tired as you are, and I know what it's like, you know, they still had that little bit of extra time, especially to talk about your personal life, and, you know, so yeah, it was good, yeah.